Hello, good to see you guys. How are you guys doing today? Happy Monday. How was your guys' weekend? Did you guys have a good weekend? Did you do anything fun? Let me know how your weekend was. Also, say hi to me in the chat. Let me know everything is working. Love those days where we have technical difficulties, so I just want to make sure everything is working good to go. Hey Jay, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate it. Good to see you. Hey. Hey Joe. Hey Fred. Hey John, the scorned one. How are you? Good to see you guys. Are you guys having a good Monday? How was your weekend? So glad you guys stopped by. Thank you. What happened to the red dress? I changed it for my dealer's uniform. I'm not doing my Star Trek dress on my Vegas Aces thing unless, Super Chat perk. Hey Dan, good to see you. How are you? Hey. By the way, Dan, since I'm thinking about it, your question that you asked me, I put it on for Thursday's live stream. We are going to have Mike Shackelford on Thursday. So I put your question on Thursday for both of us to answer. Just so you know. Didn't forget about you. Hey Wayne, good to see you. How are you? How's everything? Hey Alan, how are you doing? You went to the casino yesterday, and you lost $60. Well, hopefully you will do the tournament today and you will win the dice that we have. So let's get started. Let's get everyone going and everything. Hey Eric, how are you? Good to see you. Yes, I hope the technical difficulty issues are solved too. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Let me know if there's any problems. Let me know. By the way, Eric, I shipped your dice out, so hopefully they'll be there soon. Hope you get them. Just wanted to let you know they are in the mail. Tonight's prize. No, tonight's prize is not the Tribble. I like my Tribble. I want to keep my Tribble. He is not for sale. I like him. Hit the crafts table today, hit my 20% win, and got out. Fantastic. So let's get started. We have the tip of the day, which we do every time to start off. This is for you, Nicole, so we could get the thumbnail. So the tip of the day is the house edge is the amount of money that the casino is expected to make off the player's hand. It's expressed as a percentage, and it's different for every table. For example, the house edge for roulette is 5.26%. So if the player is betting $100 per hand, they're expected to lose $5.26 per hand. If the player plays 60 hands in 1 hour, then they are expected to lose $315 during that 1 hour. Over time, this can add up. The house edge for Pai Gow Poker is 2.47%. Again, 2.47%. But if you are banking every other hand, then that house edge goes down to 1.47%. Watch out. Some house edges could be a real killer. Ah! I should have saved that for Halloween, but I'm like, no, that's too good. I got to keep it. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm going to put that away because that's a real knife, and I know myself. I'm going to cut myself or somebody. Knowing me, I'm a klutz. Does Pip like to play with the Tribble? She tries to play with the Tribble, but that's my toy, so she's not allowed to play with it. She has her own toys. They are on the floor. She could play with them. The Tribble is up high. She's not allowed to touch that. Hey, Wayne. Thank you so much, Wayne. I really appreciate the super chat. Thank you very much. Wayne got Vegas Aces a $5 super chat. So thank you very, very much for your $5 tip. Goes in the tip jar. Thank you for the idea, Malik. Appreciate it. And how much for the red dress? So the red dress that we are talking about, I have 2 YouTube channels, Vegas Aces, and then my own personal channel, which I have actually a lot of Star Trek stuff on. So I go to the Star Trek convention once a year. It's in August, so it's coming up. And because it's coming up, I started doing live streams on the channel. And the dress for the live stream that I was wearing today was this Star Trek dress. It was a red dress. It was actually a pretty short dress. I was pretty surprised by how short it was, but I don't know. I like the dress. It's nice. So anyway, that's the dress that they were talking about. I was wearing that on the live stream, and then I had to do this live stream, so I had to go change out of that dress real quick, put on my dealer's uniform. But yes, that's what they were talking about. And that red dress is actually sponsored by Intergalactic Press. Intergalactic Press, Jose is the one that was kind enough to donate the dress. So that is how I got the dress. I don't know how much it was, but really appreciate that I have it. Hey Wolfgar, how are you? Hey Alan. Okay, hey Andrew, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. The check's in the mail, I like that. Oh, I gotta remember that. That's great. What's a tribble? You don't know what a tribble is? Okay, I gotta show you what a tribble is. Okay, so this is a tribble right here. This is Star Trek stuff. If you watch Star Trek, especially the original series, and I believe it was Deep Space Nine, they had two like tribble episodes that ended up being everyone's favorite. So you have a tribble. And this tribble, let's see if I could do this right here. If it allows me, if I can even find it. That's the tribble shrieking. And then if you want it not to be shrieking or in like scared to death or anything like that, then you do this. And the tribble purrs. So the tribble is an animal. It's a Star Trek animal. And the tribble basically is like a gremlin. If you give it water, it like reproduces, and then you have a ton of tribbles, and they're really cute and everything, but then you get overrun by tribbles. So they're sort of deadly. So don't give them water or anything. So anyway, that's what a tribble is. And that's why I have one. It's a Star Trek thing. Now, Wayne, you donated $5, and one of the Super Chat perks is a story. I got a story with the tribble. This is perfect. So, and this is funny too. The very first year that I went to the Star Trek convention, which was like 5-6 years ago, something like that, that's when I got the tribble. And I carried it with me every time I go to the Star Trek convention. I have it with me and everything. And one day I was wearing my Mirror outfit. So it's a pretty skimpy outfit. There's no sleeves on, so you could see underneath the arms and everything. And what I did was I was holding my tribble. I was holding a friend's tribble. And I was looking for something in my purse. And my friend starts laughing. I mean, just busting up laughing. And I'm like, why are you laughing? Okay, I had two tribbles, right? I had one tribble under this arm, one tribble under that arm, and I was going through my stuff, and it basically looked like I had two hairy armpits right there. And she was just laughing. She was dying. She could not believe it. She was like, oh my God, it's a good thing you didn't put that tribble in between your legs while you were searching for that. That would not have looked good. So that is story time. That is the $5 perk that you get. You get an embarrassing story. I have plenty of those embarrassing stories. So that's what you get for that $5 perk. And now you know what a tribble is. Okay, enough geeking out, enough Star Trek. We will continue. So let's see if I am missing anything in the chat. No, you are in time. You did not miss last call. You were totally good, Dane. Hi, Dane. Let's see. Hey, Donald. How are you? Good to see you. What is the name of your other channel? Oh, good question. What is the name of my other channel? My other channel is Cutesy81, I think. So QTSY, I think it's A1. If it's not 8-1, it's 1-6. It's either 8-1 or it's 1-6. I can't remember. I wasn't planning on promoting the channel, so I didn't write it down. But if you look up Star Trek Convention, you will find all my videos. So I should have had that name written down. Yes. Sounds like Journey. Yes, Trials and Tribulations. Exactly. Okay, cool. Yeah, or you could search for Heather Ferris. That's a good point. That's another way to find it. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate that. So let's get started. Enough geeking out. Welcome back to Vegas Aces Let's Play live stream. I am Heather Ferris with Vegas Aces, and today we are going to be playing Pai Gow Poker. Now, before we get started, I just want to remind you to subscribe and to hit that notification bell so you'll always be notified of my latest videos and live streams. My next live stream is my open classroom live stream on Thursday, July 18th at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now, if you guys follow me on Facebook and Twitter, you might notice we did not have a survey this week. No survey. We had such a close tie last week that I decided to do Pai Gow tiles this week. So everyone wanted Pai Gow tiles. You guys couldn't figure out whether you wanted Pai Gow Poker or Pai Gow tiles. So we're doing Pai Gow Poker this week, and then we'll do Pai Gow tiles next week. Luckily, we have two guests that will be joining us. I'm really, really happy to say. So on Thursday for the open classroom, Mike Shackelford with the Wizard of Odds will be joining us. He'll be answering your questions, and we will be talking about how to play Pai Gow tiles. So Mike will be our special guest on Thursday. Totally excited about that. Next up is Monday for our Let's Play live stream. Monday, our special guest is Jay Shapiro. You guys might recognize him from one of the earlier live streams. Jay Shapiro is a director of table games at the Sunset Station Casino. So Jay will be our special guest, and he will be helping us do a Pai Gow Tiles tournament. It's going to be really fun. Looking forward to that. Really excited. If you get a chance, say thank you to both Mike Shackelford and Jay Shapiro in the comments section, either the live stream or normal comments. And thank you again for joining us. Okay, so that's the shout out to both our speakers or our guests. And yes, Fred, thank you very much. It's QTSY at 16. I should know my own YouTube channel. Eek! Okay, so check it out. If you like Star Trek, we got a lot of Star Trek content on that channel. Cool. So let's continue. So definitely join us on Thursday. Next, we're doing a tournament today. So the tournament... everyone is starting off with $1,000. We are all playing Pai Gow Poker. Whoever has the highest amount at the end of the live stream wins this pair of dice from the Sunset Station Casino. Sunset Station Casino. So you guys get these pair of dice. And just so you guys know, I am giving these pair of dice to all of my Patreon people. So if you go to Patreon, sign up for a membership, support Vegas Aces, I will ship you out these pair of dice. So thank you very, very much for that, just so you know. So that is what the prize is for tonight, the pair of dice. And let's see here. Okay, so we are going to do our normal spiel real quick. You guys know this, you hear this every week. Thank you for listening to it. Vegas Aces is now placing dealers at the Sunset Station. We are doing interviews and auditions all week. If you want to deal at the Sunset Station, then email me at heather@vegas-aces.com. Any experience level is welcome. You must be able to deal blackjack, pitch a handheld game, and deal one of two games, either roulette or Pai Gow Poker. If there's anything you don't know, we will teach you, and we will walk you through the process of getting hired as a dealer. We are also working with the San Diego business that hosts casino parties, and they are looking for dealers. If you are in the area and you want to be a dealer for this casino party business, email me at heather@vegas-aces.com and I will get you two hooked up. I feel like I'm a matchmaker when I say that. I'm going to hook you two up. It's going to be fun. Okay, so super chat and donations. Remember to always tip your dealer, and now you can with Super Chat. Super Chat is a way that YouTube allows you to show your appreciation by tipping me any amount you want. Give it a try, or you can become a member of our Patreon page. We have several different levels and rewards for you to choose from. Any membership level counts, even $1. So please go join today. Much appreciated. Okay, so let's get this party started. Anyone who wants to join in the tournament, let me know. Let's get you guys in here. Let's get this party started. How about dice and a slice of pie? Don't you know, like, a slice of pie is like poison? Oh my goodness, I have to stay away from that. There are 8 exits on this stream, 2 in the front. Yes, 8 exits, 2 in the front, 2 in the back, 2 on the sides. We have air masks. Don't forget to put on your air mask before your child's air mask. Cool. Okay, so Dan O'Neill. Dan O'Neill, you're our first player. Let's get you in here. And you want to start off with a $200 main bet and $50 fortune bonus. Okay, you got that. Scorned one. Awesome. And you want 100 main and 25 bonus. Eric and Journey. Eric and Journey. Okay. Eric and Journey, you want a $100 bet and $50 bonus. Okay, sounds good. Dane, awesome. Let's get you in here, Dane. And you just want a $100 main bet with no bonus. Fred, woohoo! And Fred wants a $50 main bet and $25 bonus. Okay, sounds good. And then Donald, you're next. $75 main and $25 bonus. Cool, gotcha. Okay, so let's get you guys some money. And if anyone else comes in, now's your time. You still got time. Donald. And let me know if you guys care where you're sitting. I'm just going to place you wherever, but if you have a particular spot that you really want, let me know. So 75 main, 25 bonus. Fred, you're next. $1,000, $50 main, $25 bonus. Fred, you were right here. Donald, you were right here. Fred, you were right here. Next is Dane. $1,000 and 100 for the main. And Dane, you are right here. Eric and Journey, you are next. $1,000, Eric and Journey, you're located right here. $100 is going on your main bet, and $50 is going on your bonus. Okay, next is Scorned One. $1,000, and Scorned One, you are located right here. And you're doing 100 on the main bet, 25 on the bonus. And next is Dan O'Neill. $1,000. Dan O'Neill, you're sharing a spot with we'll make it Dane. Dane and Dan. Actually, I might get confused with Dane and Dan. Okay, let's do Fred and Dan. So Fred and Dan, you guys are sharing a spot. So Fred, you are right here. Dan, you are doing 200 on the main bet and $50 on the bonus. So 200 on the main, 50 on the bonus. Dan, you are right here. Okay, let's see if anyone else is coming in. Eric, $100 bet. Where are you, Eric? $100 bet, 50 on the bonus. Okay, cool, I gotcha. Full table tonight. Tell me about it. Have casinos in Las Vegas stopped giving out free decks of cards, and is there a reason why? The last I remember, they gave out free decks of cards, but that was a long time ago. That was like, 80s, 90s area. If I remember correctly, they stopped doing that when corporations took over, and corporations realized that they could make more money by selling it. And then they stopped giving it out. Let me know what you guys think. That's just from my own personal experience. If you have a different experience, let us know. Does anybody else want to play? I think that's it. Hey, Say, awesome. Yo. Hey, how you doing? Yo, I like that. Yo. Okay, I'm going to stop that. So, Say, is that right? Yeah, Say on Twitch, how you doing? Do you want to get in here? We are doing a tournament. You could get on in. Now's a good time. Otherwise, the tournament will be closed and no new players. Everyone's starting off with $1,000. We are playing Pai Gow Poker, and at the end of the tournament, whoever has the most money wins this pair of dice from Sunset Station Casino. Okay, so let me know if you want to get in here. You got maybe a minute or two, and then that's it. We are going to stop taking new people. Let's see what we are saying on YouTube. Let's see. Awesome! So Lars, oh, let's see. How do I say this? Lars FSO. Lars FFO. How about if I just called you Lars? Would that work? Hey Lars, how you doing? Good to see you. Yes, I'm glad you made it to a live stream too. Sweet. So do you want to get on the tournament? Do you want to give it a try? Like I said, everyone starts off with $1,000. We all get you guys in here. We all get you playing. We're playing Pai Gow Poker. Whoever has the most money at the end of it gets a pair of dice. Let me know if you want to play. Lars. Oh, I like that, Lars. Yeah, Lars is better. Yes, you want to join. Awesome. So you are getting in here. I love it when we have new people. So let's see, L-A-R. I'm just going to do Lars. Lars, that's it. Lars. Okay, so you are starting off with 1,000. Everyone else. And then let me know what you want to do for your main bet and what you'd want to do for your side bet. Do you want to do 100 for your main bet, 25 on the bonus? Do you want to do 200 on the main bet, no bonus? Let me know and we will get you in here. Hey Christian, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, Stanley, I love you too. Thank you. I'm going to give you a hug now. Thanks, Stanley. Wow, you got a yo. Yeah, Pai Gow Poker is fairly popular at the moment, Fred. Face Up Pai Gow Poker is more popular. You don't see this old version of Pai Gow Poker as much in Las Vegas casinos nowadays. Now it's Face Up Pai Gow Poker. Sweet, awesome. You want $100 on the main, and what is that? 25 on the bonus. 100 on the main. Okay, cool. Sweet, we got a new player. So $1,000. And Lars, I will put you with, we will do Lars and Dane. Lars and Dane, let's do that. So Lars, you're going to be with Dane in this area right here. $100 on the main bet and 25 on the fortune bonus. So those are your bets right there. So that is you. Okay, cool. So we got you in here. Hey, Alfredo. Hey, Alfredo. How you doing? Do you want to get in? Do you want to play? Okay, so we are going to be closing the tournament. Now is your last chance. Speak now or forever hold the peace. If you want to get in here and play in the tournament, tell me right now. Otherwise, the tournament is closed and we will not be accepting any new players. If you want to get in, tell me now. This is your last chance. Last chance. Say on Twitch, this goes for you. Yo, let me know. Alfredo, same thing. If you want to get in, let me know. By the way, hi Alfredo. I swear I butcher everyone's name. It's horrible. What's up with the double exposure blackjack? Double exposure blackjack. No, you don't want to play? Okay. Double exposure blackjack is the dealer exposes his cards and everyone sees what everyone has. It's a blackjack variation or variant, and of course there are rules that are changed in order to make the house edge favorable. So that is double exposure blackjack. Okay, so that's everybody. Nobody else wants to get in. Nobody else wants to join. I think we have everyone set up for their bets, so let's get this party started. I don't see anyone else who wants to join. Eric. Hi, Eric. Good to see you. Just wanted to stop by and wish everyone good luck. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate the good luck. Not for the dealer, of course, for the players, not for the dealer. I want to hold a piece of pizza. I want a piece of pizza, too. Don't make me, want pizza now. I can't get pizza. Now you're making me want pizza. Lars. By the way, Heather, your videos, especially on blackjack, help me a lot. Yes, thank you. I'm starting working as a croupier at a live casino studio in Malta next Thursday, postponing university a couple of years. Awesome. I'm so glad they helped. If you ever have any questions, if you ever need anything like that, feel free to email me, feel free to ask me. Also, that's what these live streams are for. I could display or demo anything, any of your questions that you have. I can answer them and show it to you on the table. So let me know if there's anything I could do to help you. Also, you say you are a croupier on a live casino studio. Does that mean that you are doing an online live dealing? Oh no, I need water, just a second. My apologies. Sometimes that happens. So are you a dealer at an online casino? An online dealer, basically. Let me know. If you or anyone out there, if you guys know a dealer who's dealing on an online casino, they're doing live dealer, what do you call that? Live dealing, like live blackjack, live roulette, and then it's actually a dealer dealing a game and it's live, but it's gambling. Let me know if you know any dealers who are doing that. I want to interview one of them. I am writing an article right now for the website, but I want to interview one of those dealers for this article. So if you know anyone that fits the bill, send them to me. Email at heather@vegas-aces.com, and I would love to get them in there. I'd love to interview them. I'd love to pick their brain. Let me know. And thank you. Yeah, you could do. You could play double exposure here. Every week we have a survey, and you could decide what game we're going to play for that week. Normally, it's on Facebook and Twitter every Monday at 8 a.m. This week, it's a little different. There was no survey. We're doing Pai Gow Tiles. The next time we do a survey, check it out, and you can vote for double exposure blackjack. If double exposure blackjack gets enough votes, then that's what we'll play for that week. So yeah, we do that. Wow, cool. Well, Lars, if you want me to, if you want, I'd love to interview you for the article I'm doing. Let me know. Email me, heather@vegas-aces.com. Yeah, so fantastic. Ha, my sister is in Las Vegas right now, and she said she's having allergy symptoms. How are you doing? Oh, allergies get me every year. I am so horrible when it comes to allergies. Olive trees are the worst, and pine trees. Pine trees and olive trees. Do not like them. But apparently our allergies here in Las Vegas are better than on the East Coast. If you're on the East Coast and you have bad allergies, then forget it. But if you come to Las Vegas, then your allergies are way better. Or so I've been told. I was born and raised here, so I don't know. I don't have that experience. But from what I've been told, that's what that is. Okay. So 7 cards, 7 stacks of 7 cards each. 2, 3. Now I got pizza on the brain. Now I want a pizza. Okay, 4 cards left over, so we know we did it right. And then we are making the dragon. That's the head of the dragon. This is the body of the dragon. And the tail of the dragon is here. Okay. Are online casinos regulated in a similar fashion to other casinos? That's exactly what I'm going to go over in the article that I'm writing. But that's a great question. Eat local honey. Honey sounds good too. Cowabunga, yes! Totally. Lars, one question, but please carry out with the game. You know me. Okay. Often when I've been playing online, not live, I automatically lose to a value 10 card. The whole ace is flipped over immediately, not letting me to try. Okay, that makes sense. So what happens is if the dealer has a 10 card on blackjack and they look at the mirror, I have a mirror under here, and they look at it and you could see it in the mirror. If that dealer has an ace, they automatically have a blackjack, and the players automatically lose unless they have a blackjack as well. That's normal. That happens on a normal blackjack game as well. So if the dealer has a 10 up card, there is a chance that they could have an ace underneath. And if they do, it's a blackjack and you don't have a choice or a decision on basically anything. So I hope that answers your question. They should push though. If you have a blackjack and they have a blackjack, there should at least be a push. Okay, so let's get this game going. Dice, cool. Here we go. 5, 5. Now remember the dealer's 1, 8, and 15, and we're going around in a counterclockwise position. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Dane and Lars, you guys get the head of the dragon. That's good. The head of the dragon is considered to be a lucky hand. The tail of the dragon right here is considered to be an unlucky hand. So whoever I give that to, sorry. But just so you know. Okay, let's see what you guys have. So Donald. Did you guys hear about the casino here in Cali? 2 floors. No way! 2 floors fell? Oh my god, I gotta look that up. I didn't hear about it. Oh, now I totally have to look that up. 2 floors fell? Oh my goodness. Hi, Ellen. Good to see you. How you doing? So, Donald, let's see what you got. You got an ace, king, jack, 9, a pair of 8s, and a 5. So, Donald, your high hand is the pair of 8s right here. So, this is going to go on the bottom for the 5-card high hand. The next 2 highest cards after that is the ace and the king. So, the ace and the king are going to stay on the top hand for the low hand, the top cards for the low hand. And then the rest of the cards go on the bottom for the high 5-card hand. So you have an ace king on the top, a pair of 8s on the bottom with a jack kicker. Yeah, okay. So this is your hand, Donald. Next up is Fred and Dan. Fred and Dan, this is your hand. You have, ooh, nice. Looks like you got a pair of aces with a queen, a 10, a 10, a pair of 9s, and a 6. Do you have a flush? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you have a flush. That is an awesome hand. So you have 2 pair and you have a flush. Because you have the flush, you're going to get paid on the fortune bonus no matter how we play the hand. Now, the way that you could play this is you could do the pair of 9s on the top with the aces on the bottom, like so. So you're doing the 2 pair rule where you split up the flush for the 2 pair, and the 2 pair would be the 9s on the top and the aces on the bottom. This is a pretty strong hand. The other option that you have is you could do the flush on the bottom with the ace 9 on top. The ace 9 on top. Again, this is also a strong hand. The ace 9, it's always good to have an ace for the low hand, and the flush is pretty strong for the 5-card high hand. So those are the 2 options that you have to play. Let me know if you guys have a particular let's see what I'm trying to say. If you guys have a particular preference on how to play. Otherwise, I will do the 2 pair rule, set it up the house way. So the house way would be the pair of 9s on the top and the aces on the bottom. And again, you still get paid for the flush on your fortune bonus. It doesn't matter how you play it. You still get paid for that hand. So 9s on the top, aces on the bottom. Fred, Dan, if you guys want the flush on the bottom and the ace 9 on top, let me know. I will change that up for you. Otherwise, that's the house way. Dan, Fred, flush, both of you. Okay, so both of you want to play exactly the same. Well, that makes it easy. I like it when it's easy. Okay, so we are doing ace 9 on the top for the low hand and the flush on the bottom for the high hand. I like it when people agree. That's just nice. Okay, so next is Dane and Lars. Dane and Lars, this is your hand. Ooh, that looks sweet. So you have a 9, 8, 5, 4, and 3 of a kind 3s. 3 of a kind 3s. Do you have a flush? That's a lot of red. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 to a flush. You do not have a flush. So your highest hand is the 3 of a kind 3s, and we are going to put that in the high hand. The next 2 highest cards after that is the 9 and the 8. So we are going to put the 9 and the 8 on the top for the low hand and the 3 of a kind 3s on the bottom for the high hand. There's not really any other way to play it. That's pretty much the only way you could play that. So Dane, Lars, 9, 8 on the low and 3 of a kind 3s on the high. And you get paid for the fortune bonus. Awesome. Cool. Okay, glad you guys agree. Okay, Eric and Journey. You guys are next. Eric and Journey. Let's see what we got here. We have an ace, king, jack, 10, 6, 5, and 2. No straights, no flushes. Unfortunately, you have an ace high Pai Gow. So ace is the highest that you can go, and that is going to go in the high hand. The next two highest cards after that is the king and the jack, so that's going to go in the low hand. And then the rest of the cards go down here for the high hand. So you have an ace high Pai Gow. King jack on the top, ace on the bottom. Next up is Scorned One. You have two pair, nice. You have a pair of queens, a pair of fours with a 7, 3, and 2. That is very nice. So we're going to do the two pair roll. If you have jacks and sixes and anything higher, you're always going to split. This is not higher than sixes, so that doesn't count. If you have fives and sixes and anything lower, you always keep it together. This is higher than sixes, so that doesn't count. Anything else, which is our category, anything else, you're always going to split unless you have an ace. We don't have an ace, so we're going to split. So the pair of fours is going to go in our low hand, and the pair of queens is going to go in the high hand. Pair of fours in the low hand, pair of queens in the high hand. Cool. Let me know what happens, Alan. Definitely. Break a leg. I will accept that. Okay, so my hand, dealer's hand. Let's see what I got. Oh, I got the Joker. That's not a good sign. So let's see what we have here. We have a king, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 2. Not good. Not good. So I can complete a straight or a flush, not a flush, can't do anything with that, but I can complete a straight. I have a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a pretty long straight, so what do I do? Well, when you have a straight like that and it's more than 5 cards, then you always take the highest card of the straight, and that's what's going in your low hand. So we're doing the straight. So we're doing the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to be the straight, the bottom. And then the king 7 on the top. King 7 on the top. Again, we could do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But you don't really want a king 2. You would much rather have a king 7. So we're going to do king 7 on the top and the straight on the bottom. Ouch! So, Scorned One, you are first. You have a pair of fours on your low hand and a pair of queens in your high hand. So, the pair of fours beat my king 7. So, Scorned One, you went on the top. And then my straight beats your pair of queens. So, unfortunately, I went on the bottom. So, that is a push. And Scorned One, you do not have a fortune bonus hand. So, I have to take your fortune bonus bet. So that is a push, and I take your fortune bonus bet. Next up is Eric and Journey. Eric and Journey, oh nice, you have a king jack. That jack saved you. And an ace high Pai Gow. All hail the jack. Now I have a king 7, so that jack beats my 7, and therefore you win on the top. Woo! And then my straight beats your ace high, so I win on the bottom. So that is a push. And then you lose the fortune bonus because you do not have a bonus hand. But that was a good push. I mean, pushing an ace high Pai Gow when I have a straight, that's good. Especially by that one card, that was good. Oh, Dane, Larsh, 9-8. You have a 9-8, but you have a 3 of a kind. 3 of a kind with a 9-8. So 9-8, I have a king 7. So unfortunately my king 7 beats your 9-8. And then I have a straight and you have a 3 of a kind. Now if you ever get confused by any of the poker rankings, there is a, what do you call it? A pay table on the table, and that lists all of the poker rankings. So if you ever have a question about any of the poker rankings, you could go and take a look. 3 of a kind is lower or higher. 3 of a kind is higher than a straight. So 3 of a kind is better than a straight. So this 3 of a kind beats this straight, and you get paid on the fortune. So I went on the top, you went on the bottom. That's a push. And then the fortune gets paid. Fortune, 3 of a kind, is 3 to 1. So 3 of a kind is 3 to 1 on the fortune. And that goes to Lars. Okay. And the main bet pushes. Straight always beats 3 of a kind. Unfortunately, not on this game. So Pai Gow Poker's a little different. Like I said, if you go on the table and take a look, if you are ever confused about the order, they usually have the order on here. Yes, normal poker, that might be true, but Pai Gow Poker, if you take a look, straight is the lowest one, and then 3 of a kind is higher, so 3 of a kind is better than a straight. A flush is better than a straight as well. So again, if you ever have any questions, just take a look at that pay table and you will see. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so next is Fred and Dan. Fred and Dan. Fred and Dan, you have an ace-9 on the top and a flush on the bottom. So that worked out very well. Your ace-9 beats my king-7, so you win on the top. And then again, take a look, see what the payouts are, and a flush beats a straight. So you win on the top, you win on the bottom, you win both of them, you win the hand. Plus, you get paid for the fortune bonus. Now, if you had taken my advice and played the house way, you would have lost. Or not lost, you would have pushed. You would have pushed. So the pair of 9s would have beaten the king-7, so you would have won the top. But my straight would have beaten your pair of aces, so I would have won the bottom and you would have pushed. So it's a good thing you did not play by the house way. It's a good thing you played this way. That was a very good decision on your guys' part. So you guys win. Fred, you have $50. The commission on $50 is $2.50. So I'm going to take the commission out for you. And there you go. That's your pay. And then we have 200 and 100. The commission for 100 is $5. The commission for 200 is $10. So we have 75, 85, 90. So 190 right here. And then the fortune bonus, you have a flush. Flush on the fortune bonus pays 4 to 1. So let's see here. That's 200 for Dan, and Fred, that is 100. So Fred, you get a $100 bonus payout, and Dan, you get a $200 bonus payout plus the normal payout for the hand. There's Dan, and there's Fred. Cool. Okay, awesome. Next up is Donald. You have an ace-king on the top, which is a lifesaver, and a pair of 8s on the bottom. So the ace-king on the top beats my king-7, so you win. Very nice. And then the pair of 8s unfortunately loses to my straight, so you lose on the bottom. So it's a push. You win the top, lose the bottom, push hand. No fortune bonus, so I got to take the fortune bonus bet. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat, and then we'll move on to the next hand. Next hand, next round. Make sure you guys are set up okay. Let's see. So Eric, good. Scorned One, you're good. Dane and Lars, you guys are good. Fred and Dan, you guys are good. And Donald. Donald, you need some more money. There you go. I was wrong about the knife. Hey Jim, how you? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for saying hi. Good to see ya. Happy Monday. I hope you had a good weekend. Yes, sometimes the normal house rules are not the best option. What are the odds of getting a winning hand? Alan, I do not have those numbers for you, but I do know the house edge. House edge is 2.47%. Now my mind's blanking just a second. House edge is... I do not have this memorized. There we go. Yeah, 2.47%. So the house edge for Pai Gow Poker is 2.47%. If you are playing player banker, so every other hand you're banking, basically, that house edge goes down to 1.47%. So I hope that answered your question. Ashley, oh, I missed your Star Trek live stream. Oh, no worries. You can watch the replay. It's all cool. And always feel free to talk to me in chat. Or, comments. I'll comment back. You're totally good. Always good to see one of my Star Trek people. I love it when you guys come over and join me. So, Lars, you want 50 on the main? 50. You have 100 right now, so you're lowering it to 50. 50 on the main. And you want to do 5 on the fortune. 5 on the fortune. Okay, so we're lowering your bet. There you go. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Dan, you're awesome. I just have to say that. You're really cool. Any ideas when your next AMA or Wizard of Odds AMA will be? Jim, our next Wizard of Odds will be this Thursday, the 18th at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Mike Shackelford will be on our live stream, and we will be talking about Pai Gow tiles, so feel free and join us and ask us any questions that you might have. And then we are doing a live stream on Shackelford's website, The Odds Must Be Crazy, at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So join us then. Okay, I got to start dealing out the cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 4 cards, we're good. Awesome. How are you? Greetings from Las Vegas. We got a greetings from Paris on there. Nice game, but not allowed in France. That stinks. How's Paris right now? Just curious. We're really hot. Las Vegas, it's really, really hot. And Pip is messing with my camera. That's why we're shaking. Say hi to Pip. Definitely. She's messing with the camera right now. Forgot it was a push. Oh, put 100 on the main. Okay, so 100 on the main. And 20 on the bonus? Only 20 on the bonus. Okay, only 20 on the bonus. Okay, good timing. So let's shake up these dice and see what happens. 6, 10, 12, 12. So remember, the dealer is 1, 8, and 15, going in a counterclockwise position. This is 12. So we're going to do 15, 14, 13, and 12. Dane and Lars, you guys get the head of the dragon again. Didn't you get the head of the dragon last time? I'm pretty sure you did. Dealer. Okay. Cool. Let's see what everyone has. Donald, you are first. You have... Ooh, okay, you got a pair of 8s. It looks like you have a king, 10, pair of 8s, 7, 5, and 4. Do you have a flush? You have a lot of black cards. Do you have a flush? 1, 2, 3. Nope, no flush. So your pair of 8s are the highest that you have. So they're going to go in your high hand. The next 2 highest cards after that are your king and your 10. So that's going to go in your low hand. And all the other cards are going to go in your high hand. So you have a king 10 on the top and a pair of 8s on the bottom. So that is your hand, Donald. Next up is Fred and Dan. Fred and Dan, let's see what you guys got. You have an ace, pair of 9s, 8, 5, 3, and 2. Cool. So your pair of 9s are your highest hand, or highest 2 cards. So they're going to go in your high hand. The next 2 highest cards after that is the ace and the 8. So the ace and the 8 are going to go on the top for your low hand. And then you have a 5, 3, and 2 on the bottom. And you have 4 to a flush. You almost had a flush, not quite had a flush. So unfortunately, that's pretty much the only way we could play that. Ace 8 on the top, pair of 9s on the bottom. Pair of 9s for the high hand, ace 8 for the low hand. Next up is Dane and Lars. You have an ace, king, jack, 10, 7, 6, and 3. Can we make a flush? There's a lot of black cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 4 to a flush. No flush. Straight. No straight. Missing a queen. So unfortunately, it looks like you have an ace high pai gow. Ace is the highest card. Next 2 highest cards after that is the king and the jack. And then all the other cards go in your high hand. 10, 7, 6, and 3. Ace high pai gow. Okay, so we're going to put that away. Have you ever thought of using a 4-color deck for these live streams? No, I was just using a normal casino deck. Never thought about using a 4-color deck. That's something interesting. Pip wants some screen time. Yeah, she does want some screen time. So Eric, Journey, you guys are next. You guys have a king, a pair of 10s, an 8, a 5, and a pair of 4s. So you got 2 pair. No ace. So remember, when you have 2 pair, if you have jacks and 6s and anything higher, you always split. Not higher than jacks, not higher than 6, so that doesn't count. If you have 6s and 5s and anything lower, you always keep together. This is higher than 6s, so that doesn't count either. Anything else, you always split unless you have an ace. We do not have an ace, so therefore we are going to split this 2 pair. And that is the 2 pair rule. So the 4s are going to go on the top for your low hand, and the 10s are going to go on the bottom for your high hand. 10s for the high hand, 4s for the low hand. So that is how we're going to play your hand. 4s for the low, pair of 10s with a king 8-5 for the high hand. Next up is Scorned One. Let's see what you got. Scorned One has an ace, a pair of queens, nice, a 7, 6, 3, and 2. Very cool. So a pair of queens is your high hand. Those are the highest that you have. So that pair is going to go on the bottom for the high hand. The next 2 highest cards after that is the ace and the 7. So the ace and the 7 are going to go on the top for your low hand, and everything else is going to go on the bottom for your high hand. So pair of queens on the bottom for the high hand, and the ace 7 on top for your low hand. Okay. And let's see what the dealer has. So the dealer has an ace, a queen, a pair of jacks, a 9, a 6, and a 2. So the pair of jacks are our high card, our high hand, so they're going to go on the bottom for the high hand. The next one is an ace queen on the top for the low, and everything else is going to join the pair of jacks on the high hand. So ace queen on the top, pair of jacks on the bottom. Now, what is the house advantage for this game? Gene, what is the house advantage for this game? The house edge for this game is 2.47%. 2.47%. If you are banking every other hand, that house edge goes down to 1.47%. So normally it's 2.47%, and then if you are banking every other hand, it goes down to 1.47%. Okay, so the dealer has their cards, so let's see what you guys got. Scorned one, you're first. You got an ace-7 and a pair of queens. So my queen, I have an ace-queen. My queen beats your 7. You have an ace-7. So unfortunately, my queen beats your 7, so I win the top. But your queens beat my pair of jacks, which is awesome. So you win the bottom. So that is a push hand. And there's no fortune bonus, so I am taking your fortune bonus bet. Eric and Journey, you guys are next. You have a pair of 4s on the bottom and a pair of 10s on, I'm sorry, a pair of 4s on the top, a pair of 10s on the bottom. So your pair of 4s beat my ace queen, so you win on the top. My pair of jacks beat your pair of 10s, so I win on the bottom, so that's a push hand. And you do not have a fortune bonus, unfortunately, so I have to take that bet. Eek! Next up is Dane and Lars. Lars. Okay, Dane and Lars. You have an ace high go. Not cool, man. My ace queen beat your king jack, so I win on the top. My pair of jacks beat your ace high, so I win on the bottom. So I'm going to take all your money. Eee! No! What a way to lose. Ay. Hopefully we'll get you a better hand next time. Fred, Dan, you guys are next. And you have an ace-8 on the top and a pair of 9s on the bottom. Bummer. Way bummer. So my ace-queen beat your ace-8, so I went on the top. My pair of jacks beat your pair of 9s, so I went on the bottom. So this is another one where I have to take your money. Not cool. And unfortunately, there's no fortune bonus. You were 4 away from a flush. So close. Last but not least is Donald. You have a king 10 on the top and a pair of 8s on the bottom. So unfortunately, my ace queen beat your king 10, so I went on the top. And my pair of jacks beat your pair of 8s, so I went on the bottom. So it's another one where I'm taking your money. Ah! No! The humanity! Okay, hopefully the next one will be better than the last one. Dough, yeah, right? Totally dough. I thought we were friends. I love that. Okay. So Fred asks, what happens if you make a mistake arranging the high and the low hands? Will the dealer correct the error, or is your hand forfeit? Now, normally what happens is if you're setting up your hands and you put your high hand up here in your low hand area and your low hand in your high hand area, then that's a forfeit. And if you forfeit, you automatically lose your bet. Now, some casinos are nice, some dealers are nice, and if they see that happen, they will arrange your hand for you so you don't forfeit, and they will let you play. They're pretty kind about that. They're pretty forgiving. However, if the casino doesn't feel like being forgiving, that is how the game is. They automatically forfeit. It's an automatic loss if your low hand is higher than your high hand. Just so you know. Yeah, now if the player makes a mistake, that's a good point. If the player does that and makes a mistake, they forfeit and they lose the hand. But if the dealer makes that mistake, you guys don't automatically win. Instead, the floorman would be called over. He would rearrange the hand so that way it's proper, and then the game would go on as normal. The dealer does not forfeit. Only the players can forfeit. That's a very good point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, cool. So we got all the questions out of the way. Just wanted to make sure I got your questions answered. I'll take care of your bets here in 1 second. Let me just deal out the cards real quick. Now, normally if you were on a normal table, once the cards are dealt out, you can't change or alter your bet at all. But because we're doing a live stream and there's a little bit of a lag and it takes a while for things to happen, then I'm okay if like you guys want to change your bet before the cards have been dealt out. I mean, you know, before you receive your cards. Otherwise, yeah, on a normal game you wouldn't be allowed to do that. Just so you know, I don't want you guys to be like going on a Pai Gow poker table, you get your cards and be like, I should be able to change my bet. I should be able to raise it like $100. That lady on YouTube told me I could. Like, what the heck? Okay, just saying. Okay, so Eric, increase my bet to 200. I am increasing your bet to 200, Eric. Lars, 175 on the main. Oh yeah, I got to set you guys up too, huh? So let's see, 125, 200. You need some greens. 50 on the fortune. You got it. Dane, you want 100 on the main bet, so there you go. Lars, you want 100 on the main bet and 25 on the side. Now, Lars, let's see what you said. Lars said 175 on the main. Okay, 175 on the main, gotcha. And 15 on the bonus. Okay, let's do 15 on the bonus. So 15 on the bonus. There you go. So we got you set up, Lars. Yes, I want to do pizza and pinball too. I am dying for pizza. You guys brought up pizza and now I am craving pizza. I will never forgive you. I might forgive you if I can have pizza, but if I can't have pizza, I'm not going to forgive you. Okay, let's get going. So everyone's set up. Almost everyone's set up. Okay, so Dane, Lars, I got you. Dan, Fred, I'm sorry, I'm forgetting you guys. So Fred, 50 on the main, 25. Where's your 25s? You need some more 25s. 25 on the bonus. There you go. 50 on the main, 25 on the bonus. Dan, you want 200 on the main and 50 on the bonus. There you go. And Donald, you want 75 on the main and 25 on the bonus. There you go. Okay, now everybody's set up. Now everybody's good to go. Eric, I'm so jealous right now. You and Journey, you get pizza and I don't. I'm jealous. Pip wants pizza too. Okay, dice. So the dice show a 6, a 3, that's 9, plus a 2, that's 11. So we are at 11. The dealer is 1, 8, and 15. We go in a counterclockwise position. That means if we are doing 11, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Eric, you get the head of the dragon this time. Okay, so 11, 12, 13, 14, and dealer's 15. So remember, dealer is always 1, 8, and 15. Okay, everybody has their cards. Donald, you are first. Let's see what you got, Donald. Donald, you have, ooh, look at that. That's nice. You have a pair of aces, a pair of kings, a queen, an 8, and a 2. Queen, 8, 2. Fantastic. So you have 2 pair. We're going to do the 2 pair rule. If you have jixes, that's good. Jinx. Okay. If you have jacks and 6s and anything higher, you always split. This is higher than jacks. This is higher than 6s. So therefore that rule applies. So we are going to split it. The pair of aces are going to go in our high hand. The next two highest cards after that are the pair of jacks. They're going to go in our low hand. The queen, the 8, the 2 are going to go in the high hand. So that is how we're going to play that hand. Pair of kings on the top for the low hand and pair of aces on the bottom for the high hand. Next is Fred and Dan. Fred and Dan, let's see what you guys got. Ooh, you got the Joker. I love it when we have the Joker. So we have an ace, king, jack, 8, 7, and 2. Now with the Joker, we're trying to complete a straight or a flush. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a flush. That's very good. Do we have a straight? 7, 8, 9. Nope. 10, jack, queen. Nope. Jack, queen, king. Nope. We don't have a straight. Or we can make it an ace. So it's a pair of aces with a king, jack on top. So there's two different ways that we could play this. Fred and Dan, you guys get a choice here. You get two different ways that you could play this. You could either do a push, like this hand, what I'm going to show you right now, you're definitely going to push. And that would be an ace, king, jack, 8, and the Joker. So that would be the flush on the bottom. And then a 7, 2 on the top. Now the flush is really strong. You'll probably win that. However, the 7, 2 is really weak, which means you'll probably lose that. And that's why I say that this is a push. The other way that you could play this, and there is a possibility of you winning if you play it this way, is you could break up the flush. So the pair of aces are your high hand, and the king jack is on the top for your low hand. It's a little more balanced, but it's not as strong. Either way, no matter what you guys decide, you're getting paid for the flush on your fortune bonus. So either way, you're getting paid for the fortune. So let me know what you guys want to do. Do you want to do the pair of aces on the bottom with the king jack on top? Or do you want to do the flush on the bottom, like so, with the 7, 2 on top? Let me know. You had a pizza dog? Oh my god, you guys and your pizza talk. Yeah, Eric definitely got better than Journey. Definitely. Pizza's way better than kibble. So 2 queens. Personally, I would go king jack on top. Cool. Dan, I will, yeah, no matter what, you guys get the bonus. So you're getting the ace, ace on the top. The king jack. Oh, that's what you want. The ace, ace on the bottom with the king jack on top. Fred, you want the pair of aces with the king jack. Okay, so both of you want to play the same. I love it when you guys decide to play the same. It makes it so easy. So the king jack on the top and the pair of aces on the bottom, and no matter what, you're still getting paid for the flush. Good decision. Okay, next is Dane and Lars. Dane and Lars. So we have king, queen, jack, 6, 4, 3, and 2. Not really that great of a hand. So you don't have a straight, you don't have a flush, you don't have a pair. Eek! So it looks like you have a king high pai gow. So your highest card is a king. That's why it's king high pai gow. The next two highest cards after that is the queen and the jack. So they're going to go in your low hand. And on your high hand, you're going to have a king, 6, 4, 3, and 2. If we had a 5, we could have had maybe a straight. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we could have had a straight. Oh well. So queen, jack on the top with a king on the bottom. King high pai gow. I tried to make it look better, but no matter how hard I looked at it, it just wasn't looking better. Eek. Okay, Eric, Journey, you guys are next. Let's see what you guys got. We have a pair of queens with a 9, 7, 6, 5, and 3. Do you have a flush? No flush. No straight. Yeah, no flush. Okay, so the pair of queens are your highest cards, so they're going to go in your high hand. The next two highest cards after that is the 9, 7. Eek! That's going to go in the top. Hoping for a push on that one. and a 6-5-3 on the bottom. So 9-7 for the low hand and a pair of queens on the high hand. Scorned one, you are next. Scorned one. Okay, that works. That works very well. Nice hand. Unfortunately, you don't get the fortune bonus for this. They really should have a fortune bonus for this, but there is no fortune bonus for this. So, Scorned one, you have 3 pair. You have a pair of 10s, a pair of 7s, and a pair of 4s. Awesome. With a 6 as the third wheel. The poured 6 is going to be the third wheel tonight. So what do you do when you have 3 pair? What you do is you take the highest pair out of the 3 pair that you have, and our highest pair is a pair of 10s, and that pair of 10s is going to go in the low hand. So our pair of 10s is going to go in the low hand. The pair of 7s and the pair of 4s is now 2 pair, and the 2 pair is going to go in the high hand. So you have 2 pair, 7s and 4s in the high hand, and a pair of 10s in the low hand, with the 6 as the third wheel. That 6 isn't getting lucky tonight, unfortunately. So, poor 6. So the pair of 10s in the low hand and the 2 pair in the high hand. Okay, so next, dealer's hand. Let's see what the dealer has. 2 pair, no. I have a 10, a pair of 9s, a pair of 5s, an 8, and a 4. Do I have a flush? 1, 2, 3. Nope, 4 to a flush. Do not have a flush. But I do have a pair of 9s and a pair of 5s. So what are we doing? We have to look and see what the 2 pair rules is. So what is the 2 pair rule? If you have a pair of jacks and 6s and anything higher, you always split. This isn't higher than a pair of jacks, it's only 9s. And the pair of 5s is not higher than a pair of 6. So therefore that does not count. So next we go to our next rule. And that is if you have a pair of 6s and 5s and anything lower, you always keep together. Well, a pair of 9s is higher than a pair of 6s, so that doesn't count either. So then we move on. If you have anything else, you always split unless you have an ace. We do not have an ace, so therefore we always split. So the pair of 5s are going to go in our low hand, and the pair of 9s are going to go in our high hand. Yeah, I was hoping for more like king high pie gal. That's what I was hoping for. Didn't get it, but I was hoping for that. So, Scorned one, you are first. You have a pair of 10s in your low hand and 2 pair in your high hand. So your pair of 10s beat my pair of 5s. Fantastic. So you went on the top. And then your 2 pair beat my 1 pair. So you went on the bottom. Love it. Unfortunately, there is no fortune bonus for 3 pair. There should be a fortune bonus for 3 pair, but there is no fortune bonus for 3 pair. So I got to take your fortune bonus bet. But you still get paid. So you have $100. You have 25 right here. I'm going to get you some reds so you can pay the commission. You have $100. I'm paying you $100, and you are paying a $5 commission or 5% commission on your $100. So you get paid. Awesome. Next up is Eric and Journey. Eric and Journey, you have a 9-7 on your top for your low hand and a pair of queens for your high hand. So unfortunately you have been pulverized. Ouch. So my pair of 5s beat your 9-7, so I went on the top. Oh no, you weren't pulverized. I lied to you. Your pair of queens beat my 9s. You pulverized me. So you beat me on the bottom. So that means that is a push. I went on the top. You went on the bottom. We push. Unfortunately, your fortune bonus does not win anything for that hand, so I have to take that. But at least your big bet pushes. Next up is Dane and Larsh. You guys have a queen jack on the top and a king high on the bottom. King high. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. So my pair of 5s beat your queen jack, so I went on the top. My pair of 9s beat your king high, so I went on the bottom. So unfortunately, I win both the top and the bottom. And you don't have a fortune, so I am taking all of your money. Just like a Las Vegas woman, huh? Taking all your money. So rude. Okay. And next up is Fred and Dan. Fred and Dan. You have a King Jack on the top and a pair of aces on the bottom. That pair of aces saved you. What did you have before? Let's see. You had... Oh, yeah, that would have been a push. So you have the flush. So you get paid for the flush no matter what. So let's pay you guys for the flush. The flush gets paid 4-1. So Fred, you get $100. And Dan, you get $200. So you guys get paid for your fortune bonus. Very nice. Now let's see what you guys got for the main bet. My pair of fives beat your King Jack, so I went on the top. And your pair of aces beat my pair of nines, so you went on the bottom. So that is a push. Very good. Good thing you got a push. Now, if you had played it the other way, you would have had a 7-2 on the top and a flush. So my pair of fives would have beat your 7-2 and your flush would have beat my 9. So again, it would have been a push. So no matter what, you got a push, but at least you got paid for the fortune bonus. Next up is Donald. Donald, you have a pair of kings and a pair of aces. So your pair of kings beat my pair of fives. Fantastic. You win the top. And your pair of your pair of aces beat my pair of nines. Yes, so you win on the bottom. So you win both of them. Yay! You do not have a flush, so you don't have a fortune bonus, so I have to take your fortune bonus. But you get paid for your $75. So I got to take your commission out. So you have $3.75, $4, $5. There you go. So commission is taken out. There you go. You get paid for that bet. Okay, we will do 2 more hands and then we are going to end the live stream. 2 more hands, just so you know, in case you want to change anything about your bets. We are doing, let's see, it's almost 8:30 right now. So if we do 2 more bets, we should be out of here before 9, hopefully. So you guys are set up. Dane, you have 100 on your main. Lars, you have 100 on your main and 25 on your bonus. Eric and Journey, you guys are still at 200 for your main bet and you have $50 on your bonus. And Scorned One, $100 on your main bet and 25 for your bonus. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat real quick before we continue. Any envy bonus paid? Nope, no envy bonus paid. So for an envy bonus, you have to have a 4 of a kind or higher to get paid for the envy bonus. So that includes 4 of a kind, straight flush, royal flush, 5 aces, 7 card straight flush with no joker, a royal flush plus a royal match, and 7 card straight flush with no joker. So if you get any of those, then the envy wins. But if you don't have any of those, unfortunately the envy doesn't do anything. Please raise my main bet. So Donald, where are you, Donald? To 300. Okay, raising it to 300. Ooh, I need more hundreds. Oh, there you go. I'll just use green. Okay, so 300. And what else did you want? There it is. And the bonus to 100. Okay, got it. Bonus to 100, main bet to 300. We got you covered. And Lars, you want 500 on your main. So Lars, you want 500 on your main. You got it. And 25 on the bonus. You got 25 on the bonus, so we are good on the bonus. Oh, please. I like that. Double both bets, please. Okay, so you have 200. So I am giving you 200 more. Okay, so 200 more, and then you have 50, and we are changing that 50 up to 100. Okay, so you have been doubled. Dane, you want to double yours as well? So Dane, we are doubling yours to 200. Fred, double my bets. You want 100 for the main bet and 50 for the bonus. 100 for the main bet and 50 for the bonus. You got it. Oh, good question. So, Larsh, you say in your video about figuring out commission, you said that you round up or down in the casino's favor, but wouldn't it always be in the casino's favor to round up? It depends on the casino. So that might not necessarily be on this game. It depends on what game you are playing. So breakage applies on all games, including craps. So if you're playing on any of the games and you have breakage, where what I'm saying is, let's say if, for example, one of the games doesn't have the cents that you need, then basically the bet is rounded up or down in the casino's favor. So whatever favors the casino, that's how it's rounded. And it just depends on the bet and what the payout is. So on craps, the breakage is rounded the other way. Yes, I will get ace high this time. So let us continue. We have 2 hands left, and then we are going to find out who wins the dice, the sunset dice. And again, next week we are doing Pai Gow tiles. So if you want to see Pai Gow tiles, join us next week. And remember, with Pai Gow tiles, the dealer will help you. So you do not have to know how to play in order to join our tournament. You will learn. Oh my God, sweet. Fred, thank you so much. We got a super chat, a $50 super chat from Fred. Thank you very, very much. Was not expecting that. For the best Dabo girl in Las Vegas. Live long and prosper. Thank you so much, Fred. And you know what that means. $50 gets a super chat perk. The Star Trek uniform. So, Fred, I will wear that. Oh, Fred, when do you want me to wear that? Do you want me to wear that Thursday or next Monday? Let me know, your choice. Also, what dress do you want me to wear? I got the blue Star Trek Mirror outfit on, or Mirror Universe outfit. I always say Mirror, I don't know why. But it's the Mirror Universe outfit. I got that one. And then I have the red dress that I was wearing today. And I have the disco shirt. And those are all of the Star Trek uniforms that I have that I can wear. Your choice. Let me know which one you want to see me in, and I will wear that one. And also, what live stream, too. Thank you so much, Fred. Totally owe you on that one. Okay, so let's continue. 7 cards, 7 stacks of 7 cards each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we are going to continue. Yeah, if I wear the Star Trek outfit on Thursday, I'm going to... Well, either way, no matter what, even if it's on Monday, I'm going to have a guest for the Pai Gow tiles. So either way, if I wear it on Monday or Thursday, it doesn't matter, because either way I'm going to be having a guest on there. Oh my goodness. Fred, you just made my guest happy. Whether it's Mike or Jay, I don't know, your choice, Monday or Thursday. But either way... Oh, yeah. Ah. Okay, there we go. Oh, I did it wrong. I only have 3. That's why you check. So I messed up. I only have 3 cards left. When you have 3 cards left, you know that you messed up and you know not to continue. So what happens is usually you tell the floorman. Floorman comes over, tells you, okay, thanks for telling me. Shuffle again, do it over again. So that's what we're going to do. I was distracted by the Star Trek thing. I really want to do a Dabo game. So I have all of these games for casinos. I would love to do a video on Dabo, which is basically Star Trek version of roulette. I would love to do a video on Dabo one day. Ha, she has the tummy for the blue. Thank you. Fred, where are you? Wear it next Monday. Okay, I'll wear it next Monday. And go with the mirror dress. Yes, the blue mirror dress. Awesome. Thank you very much, Fred. Okay, now, knowing me, I will forget. So in order for me not to forget, mirror outfit. Okay, got it. Next Monday for the live stream, I will be wearing that outfit. Thank you very, very much, Fred. I owe you one. I got to give you a huge hug. When I see you, I'm giving you like a huge hug. Yes, Yabara, it will be Shackelford. Shackelford will be our guest on Thursday. And Jay Shapiro will be our guest on Monday. So we have 2 guests this week, and we will be talking about Pai Gow tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure I don't mess up this time. Sweet. Thank you, Fred. Okay. Let's see if we got 4 cards this time. Do we have 4 cards? Yes, we got 4 cards. We did that correctly. Woo! Love that. Jay also has to wear a Star Trek uniform. I don't know if Jay's gonna look good in that red dress. We'll see what we can do about that. Oh, fantastic. Thank you very much, Dane. We got another super chat. Dane donated $2. Very much appreciated. Pip needs some munchies. Yes, she does. And I did not put any treats over here so I could give Pip some treats. Give me 2 seconds. Let me go and run and get some treats because I didn't put any treats over here like I thought I did. Be right back. And I also have to get Pip too. I think she's sleeping somewhere. Yeah. Come on, Pippi. Come on. Okay. Pip woke up as soon as she heard treats. Come here. So here's Pip. She looks a little different than last time. She got groomed. It's way too hot in Las Vegas. You cannot have a dog in Las Vegas and have that dog have a fur coat. Like, for a dog to have a full fur coat in Las Vegas, especially with the heat, the way the heat is and everything, because we're not even at, like, past 110 degrees. Oh, you don't want it? Okay, I guess she has to be on the floor. There you go. Yeah, she had to be on the floor. She's like, I'm not eating up here. I have to eat on the floor. She is eating your super chat, and we very much appreciate it. Thank you so much. She was very happy to wake up for that. Oh my god, I would love to see Jay as Spock. We need to get him ears. Yes, that would be fantastic. Lars, that's so rude. Don't grab the money and run. No, stop. Rig the cards while she's away. You guys are evil. Okay, so let's continue. We got the cards done. Pip has finished eating the treats, but she is looking at me like she wants more. $2 gets 2 treats. Thank you. Pip does appreciate it, and she is over here licking her chops, appreciating it very much. Here you go, Pippi. There you go. Awesome. Thank you. Very much appreciate that. Okay, so let's continue. We got the cards out. Let's see who gets the head of the dragon. Wow. 3, 6, 9. So we got 9 right there. Again, the dealer is 1, 8, and 15. So 8, 9. So this spot is number 9. So they get the head of the dragon. And then we go around in a counterclockwise rotation until everybody gets all of the cards. Okay, awesome. And I'll get Journey to distract Pip as well. You should give Journey a treat. Give Journey... Does Journey have any cat treats that you give her? Like normal cat treats? Or just kibble? Donald, you are first. Donald, we are taking a look at your hand. You have a king, jack, a pair of 9s, a 6, a 5, and a 4. So the pair of 9s are your high hand. So they're going to go in your 5-card high hand on the bottom. The next 2 highest cards after that is the king and the jack. So they are going to go on the top for your low hand. And all of the other cards are going to go in your high hand, making it a 5-card high hand. And Pip is over here and she is stalking me now. She is not going to leave. She's just staring at me. So next is Fred and Dan. Fred and Dan, here are your cards. Oh, you got a pair of aces. Very nice. Pair of aces with a queen, jack, 9, 7, and 2. Queen, jack, 9, 7, and 2. So the pair of aces is your high hand or your high cards. So they're going to go on the bottom. And the queen, jack are your second highest cards after that. So they're going to go on your top. And the 9, 7, 2 are going to join the pair of aces on the bottom. So you have a pair of aces for your high hand and a queen, jack for your low hand. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat real quick. Fred, hopefully Jay won't reconsider joining you on Monday. No, I think Jay might actually be totally fine with that outfit. I think pretty much any guest would be totally fine with that outfit. Well, any male guest anyway. Why the final shake after the cards are dealt? Is it required? Yes. So, yes it is. When the dealer shakes the dice, they shake the dice twice if you hadn't noticed. So they shake the dice once, they put it out there, and then they expose the dice. After they deal out the cards, they take the dice, shake it again, and then put it to the side. And it also depends on the house too. So some houses, they only shake once. Other houses want you to shake twice. And it's basically a table protection game security maneuver. So that's why they do it. He has a very jealous feline roommate who also likes to steal him. You have 2 cats? You didn't tell me you had 2 cats. Who's your other cat? Okay. So, Dane, Larsh, you guys are next. These are your cards. You have a joker. Awesome. Love it when we got the joker hand. So, you have a king, 9, 8, a pair of 4s, and the 3 with the joker. So, remember with the joker, you are trying to complete a straight or a flush. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 cards to a flush. Nope. No flush, so we can't do anything with the flush. Can we do a straight? 3, 4, nope. 8, 9, 10, nope. Can't do a straight. So we can't do a straight, we can't do a flush. So that means the joker automatically turns into an ace. So our high hand is a pair of 4s. Those are our highest cards, so they're going to go in the high hand. The next 2 highest cards after that is the ace and the king. Remember, the joker turns into the ace if you can't complete a straight or a flush. So the ace king goes on the top for the low hand, and then we have the rest of the cards which go in the 5-card high hand. So ace king for the low hand and the pair of 4s for the high hand. And Pip is totally stalking me now. She's like, you gave me 2 treats, now I'm not leaving your side. Now I'm going to be over here and I'm going to stare at you for the entire rest of the live stream. Oh, hey, cool. We got another super chat. Thank you very much, Joe. I appreciate it. By the way, hi, Joe. Good to see you. How are you doing? Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. And thank you for the super chat. $5. That means I got to tell you guys a story. What would be a good story? Let's see. Oh, I guess I should tell you what you have for your cards. So Eric, Journey, these are your cards. You have a pair of aces with a queen, a 10, an 8, a 7, and a 5. So you got a pair of aces for your high hand. And then your next two highest cards after that is the queen and the jack. Queen and the 10. So the queen and the 10 go in the low hand, and the pair of aces go in the high hand, and all the other cards go in the high hand. And that is what you have. Queen 10 on the top, pair of aces on the bottom. Okay, 5 treats. In that case, I will do that. Pip. Come here, Pip. Come here. Ah! That's what she gets for being under there. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys a quick story real fast. So Pip here is 13 years old. This is for the story time. Thank you again, Joe. Very much appreciate the super chat. Pip is 13 years old. I have had her since she was 6 months old. And this little rascal is an explorer. If she was human, she would explore. Oh, where are you going? She would explore the world, and that's just what she does. She just loves exploring. So one day during Christmas, it was the week of Christmas, she got out of the house and she ran away. And she went exploring because she wanted to go exploring. She didn't realize, however, that it was winter and it was freezing cold, and she has no coat on. She has like a thin coat. So she got lost. She was lost for the entire week of Christmas, the whole Christmas week. I think Christmas landed on like a Wednesday or Thursday that year. And she was gone from like Sunday until like the next Sunday or the next Monday. It was an entire week. And when we got her back, she was just so dirty and so gross. She was just black. I mean, you could not even see that she was like a white dog underneath. And she was actually scared out of her mind when we picked her up. She was so happy to see us until we gave her a bath. Then she wasn't happy anymore. But after that, she has been really good, and she has not run away. I guess being cold and hungry and alone for a week scared the crap out of her. So she didn't run away again. And that is a Pip story, just so you guys know. That was probably one of the biggest like events in Pip's life, is when that happened to her. And that happened about, goodness, probably about 10 years ago, 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago, something like that. Again, she's 13. Doesn't look like it, but she really appreciates the super chat. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's continue. Thank you for the break. Let's continue. Okay, so, almost everyone. We almost have everyone done. So Scorned One, you are next. Scorned One, these are your cards. Scorned One, you have King, Queen, 7, or King, Queen, 10, 8, 7, 4, and 2. No straights, no flushes. So unfortunately, you have a King High Pai Gow. King is the highest card that you have. The next two highest cards you have after that is the Queen and the 10. And then the rest of the cards go in the high hand. So King High Pai Gow. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat real quick, and then we will see what the dealer has. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that, Dane. That stinks. Wow, 55. Okay. Okay, so let's see what the dealer has. The dealer has a King, Queen, 7, a pair of 6s, a 5, and a 3. So the dealer's high cards are the pair of 6s. They're going to go in the low hand for the high, they're going to go on the bottom hand for the high hand. I swear I could say this right. The next two highest cards after that is the King and the Queen, and they're going to go in the low hand. And that is how we're going to play it. King, Queen on the top, a pair of 6s on the bottom. So let's see if you guys win or lose. So the first person is Scorned One. Scorned One, you have a Queen 10 on the top and, ooh, Jack, King 8, 7, 4, 2 on the bottom. Okay, so my King Queen beat your Queen 10, so unfortunately I win the top. And then my pair of sixes beat your King, so unfortunately I win on the bottom. So unfortunately I win both of the bets. Not cool. Oh, hopefully the next one will be better. Next up is Eric and Journey. You have a Queen 10 on the top and a pair of aces on the bottom. So my King Queen beat your Queen 10, so I win on the top. And your pair of aces beat my pair of sixes, so you win on the bottom. So it's a push. And no fortune bonus, so I take the fortune bonus bet. Next up is Dane and Larsh. Dane and Larsh, you have an ace king on the top and a pair of fours on the bottom with a 9, 8, 3. So your ace king beat my king queen, so you went on the top, so that saved you. Good thing for the joker. So you went on the top, and then my pair of sixes beat your pair of fours, so I went on the bottom. So that's a push. And you do not have a fortune bonus, so I got to take the fortune bonus. Next up is Fred and Dan. Fred and Dan, you have a Queen Jack on the top and a pair of aces on the bottom. So unfortunately, my King Queen beat your Queen Jack, so I went on the top, but your pair of aces beat me. Woo! They kicked my pair of sixes butt, so that's good. So you went on the bottom. So unfortunately, this is a push. I guess it's not unfortunately. I guess it's fortunate. But it's a push. And you guys do not win the fortune bonus. There's no fortune bonus bet. So unfortunately, okay, there's an unfortunately. You lose the bonus. Next up is Donald. Donald, you have a King Jack. Oh, you barely missed it. It's a King Jack with a pair of nines. So close. You could have won that. So close. So my King Queen beat your King Jack. Barely. Just barely. So I went on the top. And then your pair of nines beat my pair of sixes. So you went on the bottom. So you push. And there is no fortune bonus in your hand. So I take your fortune bonus bet. Okay, you guys, last hand of the tournament. Let me know what you want to do. Let me know how you want to change your bets. Let me know if you want to do anything different. This is the last hand of the tournament. Okay, so Scorned One, we are putting you back up for 100 on your main bet and 25 on your bonus. Eric and Journey, you still have 400 on your main bet, and we're putting 50 up for your bonus. Dane and Larsh, let's see here. Dane, you have 200 on your main bet, no bonus. Larsh, you have $5, or not $5. You have $500 on your main bet. And I don't remember what you had on your bonus, but I'm going to put 25 for the bonus. Let me know if you want to change it. Fred and Dan, let's see what you have. Fred, you have $100 on the main bet, and I'm putting $25 on the fortune for you. And then Dan, you have $200 on your main bet and $50 on the fortune. Let me know if that's cool. And Donald, you still have $300 for your main bet. And let me know what you want to do for the bonus. Right now, I'm paying you $20 on the bonus. Let me know if you want to change that. Oh, we got a few all-ins. Okay, cool. Okay, so what do we have here? Let's see. Oh, that's a good question. So Fred asked, can the fortune bonus be greater than the main bet? Great question. Yes, the fortune bonus can be greater than the main bet. The fortune bonus could be any amount you want within the minimum maximum range, but it does not have to be less than the main bet. It could be the same amount or higher, just depending on what you want. Good question. So Scorned One wants to go all in, so let's go all in. Scorned one, you are doing 500, 600, 700, 795 for your main bet and 100 on the fortune bonus. Let me know if that works for you, but you are all in. Let me know if that's cool. Fred, same as last time, 100 on the main bet, 50 on the bonus, 100 on the main. Oh, you want 50 on the bonus? Okay, we got 50 on the bonus for you. You got it covered. Dane, all in. So Dane, we are going all in for you. So you don't want the fortune and you want to go all in, so it's an $800 bet. And Larsh, all in on the main and 25 on the bonus. Okay, all in on the main, 25 on the bonus. Got it. Eric, you want 600. So we have 400, 500, 600. So you have 600 on the main bet and then 100 on the bonus. So 100 on the bonus. Got it. Okay, cool. So let's get you guys going. Let's set up the cards. Last hand, break a leg. I hope it works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Yep, 4 cards left over, so we did good. Did you say I am 100 on the bonus? My bonus is 50. Okay, so we are putting, yes, I did say that you were 100 on the bonus. So we are putting 50 on the bonus and the 100 in your real bet. So now you have 800, let's see, 25, 45, $845 on your main bet and $50 on your bonus. Okay, last one. Here we go. Break a leg. Six. We got 6. So the dealer is 1, 8, and 15. If we do 6, basically we'll do 8, 7, 6. So we know this is a spot. Another way you could do it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's how you know which spot goes where. So 6, 7, and the dealer is always 1, 8, and 15. Or I should say the banker is always 1, 8, and 15. If the player's banker, then they start off being 1, 8, or 15. I should say they start off having the numbers 1, 8, or 15. Okay, let's see what you guys got. So Donald, you were first. Donald, let's see what you have. You have a 9, 7, 6, pair of 4s, a 5, pair of 4s, and a 2. Do you have a flush? 1, 2, nope, no flush. Okay, no straight. Almost a straight. Got a 4-card flush, 4-card straight. Okay, so your highest hand is the pair of 4s. So the pair of 4s is your highest, so they're going to go on the bottom. The next 2 highest cards after that is the 9 and the 7. So the 9 and the 7 are going to go in the top, and the rest of the cards are going to go in your 5-card high hand. So you have a pair of 4s with a 9, 7 on top. Next up is Fred and Dan. Fred and Dan, let's see what you guys got. So you have an ace, queen, 10, 4, 3, and a pair of 2s. Let's see if you have a flush, no flush. Do you have a straight? Ace, 2, 3, 4, 4 to a straight, nope. Okay, so the highest hand that you have is a pair of 2s. So the pair of 2s are going to go in your high hand. The next 2 highest cards after that is the ace and the queen. So they're going to go in your high hand. So you have an ace, queen on top and a pair of 2s on the bottom. Fred and Dan. Ace, queen on top and the pair of 2s on the bottom. Next up is Dane and Larsh. Let's see what you guys got. You have a jack, 10, a pair of 9s, a 6, a 4, and a 3. That's a lot of reds. You got a lot of reds there. Let's see if we can make those reds into something. 1, 2, 3. Nope. 1, 2, 3. That's a stinker. Not even 4 to a flush. Okay. So the highest one that you have is the pair of 9s. So we're going to put the pair of 9s in the bottom hand for the high hand. The next 2 highest cards that you have after that is the Jack 10. So the Jack 10 is going to go on the top for our high hand. And then the rest of the cards are going to go in the low hand for us. So you have a Jack 10 on the top and a pair of 9s on the bottom. See what you guys are saying in the chat. Oh good, not too much in the chat. Okay, so Eric, Journey, you guys are next. Oh, very cool. You got 2 pair with an ace. Fantastic. So you have kings, 8s, ace, 6, and 5. So remember the 2 pair rule. If we have jacks and 6s and anything higher, we always split. Pair of 8s is higher than 6s, and a pair of kings is higher than jacks, so that applies. So we are always going to split. The pair of kings are going to go in the bottom for the high hand, and the pair of 8s are going to go at the top for our low hand, and the rest of the cards are going to go in the high hand. So pair of 8s on the top for the low hand, and the pair of kings on the bottom for the high hand. Nice strong hand. Scorned One, you are next. Scorned One, let's see what you got. You got the Joker. Woo! Let's see if we can make anything out of the Joker. We have a queen, 10, 9, 6, and a pair of 5s with the Joker. So first thing we do is we look for either a straight or a flush. 1, 2, 3. 3 to a flush doesn't work. 2 to a flush doesn't work. 9, 10, Jack, Queen. 4 to a straight doesn't work. So unfortunately we can't do anything. No straight, no flush. So this means that this card automatically becomes an ace. So we'll put this up here for an ace. That means that out of our hand, our highest cards are a pair of 5s. So the pair of 5s are going to go in our high hand. The next 2 highest cards after that is the ace and the queen. So they're going to go on the top for the low hand. And the rest of the cards are going to go in the high hand. So you have an ace queen on top with a pair of 5s on the bottom. Now hopefully the dealer has a queen high pai gow. That's what we are hoping for. That's what the fingers are crossed for. We will see. But I am hoping for a queen high pai gow. Okay, let's see what I got. Do not have a queen high pai gow. That's a pretty strong hand. Darn it! So I have ace, pair of kings, queen, jack, 8, and a 7. So my highest hand is the pair of kings. So they're going to go on the bottom for the high hand. The next 2 highest cards I have after that is the ace, queen. So it's going to go on the top for the high hand. And then we have a jack, 8, 7 on the bottom for the low hand. Not good. That's a strong hand for the dealer. It's not queen high pai gow. Darn it. So Scorned One, let's see what you got. Oh, ace, queen. And then you have a pair of 5s. Ah! No! The horror, the humanity. Okay. So I have an ace queen and Scorned One has an ace queen. So it's a tie. Now what happens when we have exactly the same cards? When we have a tie, like so, the tie always goes to the banker. Right now, the dealer's the banker. There are no player bankers, so I am the banker. So that means I win the tie. Unfortunately, no. So I win the top. And then the next one is Scorned One. You have a pair of 5s. I have a pair of kings. My kings beat your 5, so I win on the bottom. So I win both of them. No! And there's no fortune bonus. Unfortunately, no fortune bonus. So I am taking all of it. All of it! Just blame Las Vegas women. It's the Las Vegas women out there. So, Eric, Journey, you are next. You have a pair of 8s and a pair of kings. That's awesome. So your pair of eights beat my ace queen, so you win on the top. We both have a pair of kings, so now we're going to go to the kicker. You have an ace kicker, I have a jack kicker. Fantastic. So your ace beats my jack, so you win on the bottom. So you win both the top and the bottom, so you win the hand. That is fantastic. Unfortunately, you don't have a fortune bonus anywhere, so I got to take the fortune bonus. But you win a nice amount. You win $600. That's fantastic. Oh, commission on 600. Okay, so if every $100 is $5, that means that's 25. That means that's 30. So that's a $30 commission. So we're going to take 30. Oh, look, you got $50 right here. Okay, so Eric, you got $50. I'm taking that $50 and I'm giving you $20 back. So that paid for the commission. And you get 600. Awesome. Okay. Next is Dane and Larsh. Dane and Larsh. You have a Jack 10 on the top and a pair of 9s on the bottom. No! No! So my ace queen beat your Jack 10, so I win on the top. And my pair of kings beat your pair of 9s, so I win on the bottom. So unfortunately, it's all mine. Ah! And there's no fortune bonus. There's no nothing like that. So being the monster that I am taking all of your money. Everything, your hopes, your dreams, all of it. Ah. Okay, I owe you one. Bye, Alan. Have a good week. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for showing up. Okay, so Fred and Dan, you guys are next. Fred and Dan, you have an ace queen on the top and a pair of 2s on the bottom. Again, no! Okay, so you have an ace queen. I have an ace queen. So we have exactly the same hand. We got a tie. Now remember, when we tie, the tie goes to the banker, and unfortunately, I am banking. So that means that I win the tie. So I win the top. Next, we're going to the bottom. I have a pair of kings on the bottom. You have a pair of 2s on the bottom. So I win that hand. So I win both the top and the bottom. So I take your money. And you do not have a fortune bonus. So I take your fortune bonus as well. Ay, ay, ay. Jeez Louise. Bye, Larsh. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Let me know if you want to do that interview. Always up for interviewing you. Okay, so Donald, you are next. You have a 9-7 on the top and a pair of 4s on the bottom. So 9-7 on top, pair of 4s on the bottom. So my ace queen beat your 9-7, so I win on the top. My pair of kings beat your pair of 4s, so I win on the bottom. So therefore, I take it. I take the money. No. And that is the end of this tournament. Now let's see who wins the tournament. Okay, so Scorned One, we are going to start off with you. You went all in, and unfortunately it did not work out for you. So you are leaving the table with 0. Larsh, Dane, same thing, did not work out for you. You guys tried to do the all-in thing, and the all-in thing did not work out. So you guys are leaving with 0 as well. Next up is Donald. Donald, you have 500 and $1.25. So you are leaving the table with 501.25. Next up is Fred and Dan. So let's do Dan first. 5. Oh, good. So there's 1,000. So we have the 1,000 that we started with and $40. So you have $1,040. $1,040. Fred, you're next. You have 550. Almost. Just 250 away. Okay, so that is 450. So you have $972.50. $972.50. $972.50. Okay. 5, 9, 50, 70, 72, 972.50. Next up is Eric and Journey. Eric and Journey, let's see what you guys got. Yeah, 500. There's another 500. So there's your 1,000. 1,220. 1,220. 1,220. Okay, so let's see who wins the tournament. The live stream tournament. So Eric, Journey, you guys win first place with 1,220. Next up is Dan O'Neill. You win second place with 1,040. Next up is Fred. Fred, you win third place with 972.50. And then Donald, you win fourth place with $501.25. And Dane, Larsh, and Scorned One, you guys are leaving the table with nothing. So this is fun. Eric, Journey, you guys won first place, and Eric and Journey, you guys, they won the last live stream. So we actually have a pair of dice going over to Eric and Journey. Eric and Journey says that if they win, they could, oh, I know I saw it. Where was it? I just saw it. Okay, I don't see it anymore. I think I saw it. I saw Eric and Journey say, hey, if we win this one, you could like give it to the person who's playing second. Eric, Journey, let me know if I got that wrong. So the person who's playing second is Dan O'Neill. So Dan O'Neill, if you want a pair of dice, let me know. Send me an email, heather@vegas-aces.com, and I will send you a pair of dice. Yeah, give the dice to Dan. Okay, so Eric says give the dice to Dan. So Dan, you are the winner of the dice. Send me an email, heather@vegas-aces.com, and we will send you that pair of dice. So let's see real quick what you guys are saying in the chat real fast before we end this for tonight. Yeah, totally. It's definitely good talking with you too, Larsh. I want pizza and pinball too. You guys and your pizza. You're getting me started. Now I want pizza. Are you sure you just can't flip a coin for the tie? I wish. It's after midnight. Oh, thank you, Jim. Appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us. Good luck with 6 hours of sleep. Bye. See ya. Bye, Wolfgar. Have a good night. Awesome. I'm glad you had a fun evening, Fred. And thank you again, Fred, for the super chat, too. Very, very much appreciate that. Thank you. Haha, very cool. Yours shouldn't be lost in the mail. You should be getting yours pretty soon. Okay, so that does it. Just a quick reminder. Vegas Aces is supported by viewers like you. Donations make it possible for all of these videos to be brought to you for free. If you think that this video was worth more than $0, then please contribute today. Please donate. Please support us. You can find the donation link in the description below. And that does it for today's show. Thank you so much for joining us, and join me again next time for my open classroom live stream on Thursday, July 18th at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where we're going to be doing Pai Gow tiles with Mike Shackelford. It's going to be awesome. Until then, this is Heather Ferris with Vegas Aces, reminding you that education can change the world. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and take care. I'll see you guys again next time. Bye. Have a good one. Peace.